Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you can see it just happening. You can just see it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, it's true. It's true. It's
It's okay to be a transgender. It's okay to do this. Yeah, because you know why? Because they're not gonna be there. No, it's okay to go get a fucking sex change, cut off your thing, do something to your pussy, crank out of it. Why? So that nobody can reproduce anymore.
yeah, yeah. No, no. It's crazy. It's really hold hold that thought. I'm about to stream this shit. I'll hit you right back.
Yeah, yeah.
This is good shit. Shout out to everybody. Man. Shout out to DJ Chocolate, man. What's going on, DJ Chocolate? I appreciate you, goddamn. What's going on? Shout out to DJ Chocolate, man. I hope all is well with you, man. I hope all is well, goddamn. Yeah, salute to everybody. I was just talking to my boy, man, and I tell you, we shout out to Lil Crystal, goddamn. Shout out to excuse me, shout out to the Green Baker. That's it. There you go. Beware of the bozos. High standards, low expectations. That's a vibe right there. That's a vibe right there. It is a Tuesday night, you know what I mean? I'm trying to avoid to play the music tonight because I'm waiting for my special guest. You know, I know she's been waiting for hours. She probably ain't gonna be here. So just in case she's not here, I still got a show. But you see what I just did? I just did it. I just did it. See, Green Vegan, South to Sharon Ledge. I just did it. Low expectations, right? High standards. My standards are high. So when you keep your standards high, you know, listen, you know, shout out to God the Scientist. Listen, shout out to Rashida J. Everybody's here tonight. My boy, he was just talking, man. He made a good point, man. I want to shout him out. My boy, I was talking to him on his way home, and he said they're just trying to turn us away from each other. That's true. Divide and conquer. Shout out to Kenneth. Salute to Kenneth. Goddamn, I appreciate it. Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Kenneth. Goddamn. Well, listen, I mean, you know, we had an extraordinary situation, man, earlier. It was really good. Really good, you know what I'm saying? Because this sister, she really showed out, man. I really appreciate that, man. And hopefully Lucky Me pops up here. If she's here, you know, we got the link. I know a lot of people be wanting to see these link situations, you know what I'm saying? But some of my crowd, I think sometimes they may be a little timid to join us because they may think the joke's going to be on them, and I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that pops up on a stream as a guest, you know what I'm saying? And I can see through the backstage and they're the legit person. I mean, there's nothing but love here, you know? And that's good, you know? But I had to keep my word. This is why I tell you, I hate when I shut down a video earlier today only to be at the dentist with my daughter for like 2-3 hours. It was insane. It was a zoo in there. And the reason why it was a zoo, because everybody was off school today because it's a Jewish holiday, right? You know, I didn't expect it, but the day still came out relatively well. My boy came in from Jersey. You know, he works here in Staten Island as well. And we had to address a couple of things car-wise, do this, do that. And it's always good. It's always good, man, when you got good friends. You know, this is a topic that I really want to get straight into, and I want to kind of pan over what my boy was breaking down, like how sometimes we got to be careful with the news. So he was breaking down the situation. I don't know if y'all have everybody has local papers, but in our local newspaper, which is online, right? It's called SI Live. And they put a lot of political junk for free, but the real stuff that happens, they want you to subscribe and pay for it. And it's deep that he peeped that. I can also say, even myself, right? I have a very close friend of mine's, my white boy. You know what I mean? And I say white boy because, you know, out of my best friends, he's the white one, right? And we grew up together. I must admit, talking to him earlier this evening really felt good to finally talk to somebody, and we didn't talk about political nonsense. But you know, it takes a strong person to have a friend or family that's in something, follows whoever they follow, and you don't take it personal. And I say that to say, like, when I say don't take it personal, sometimes we can't help to love the people that we love, right? And when we see them kind of acting in a zone of not themselves, kind of crumbling to some degree, right? So if I see one of my friends that are crumbling, it's never good, right? It's never good to see people starting to deteriorate. And when I'm seeing a lot of people do to some of y'all, whether you're on politics, whether you caught up in the situation of, you know, light skin, dark skin issues, man against woman, women need to be accountable. When I start seeing people take a dump in that direction, it's very, very disturbing. It bothers me as a person, you know what I mean? And I think the way how situations are starting to present itself, I'm starting to see a decline now where people just don't care anymore. Now, what I mean by that is that I was downtown Brooklyn yesterday. I was in the Dumbo area. Oh my goodness. There's so much of good energy down there. It inspired me. I haven't been to the gym in a couple of months. After leaving there, I was ready to go back. And that's all we need. We need that boost. We need that person to say, damn. And I think the reason why I got pushed, because everybody out there is jogging and these fine, super fine women is out there. You know a woman is official when her legs are big from working out. I think the illest thing a woman could have on her body, forget your ass, forget your titties, is thick, muscular thigh. You know, I still feel that, and this is because you got the Brooklyn Bridge there, you got the Manhattan Bridge, you got the water. These are kind of like natural monuments, natural essences that we're still missing, right? So, because I could tell you, I felt inspired down there. The minute I crossed the bridge and got back to Staten Island, it just, and I'm not knocking my borough, but what I am saying is, I felt a significant difference the minute I crossed I swear to goodness. The minute I crossed the bridge, yeah, I'm home, so you know the body gets more tired the closer you get. But I felt this zone of like, kind of like a down. And I'm like, you know, if I could stay out there all night, literally, if I could stay out there all night on this waterfront, I would have done so. It was so amazing. Shout out to Lonnie. What up, Lonnie? It was so amazing. And I learned when you have people that visit the city, you want to bring them to locations that people can really enjoy. I'm an outdoor person, so just any type of energy where I got different modes of people, different races of people, different ethnicities, different cultures. There's a lot of culture in Brooklyn. Brooklyn has a lot of culture. And if you really want to see it, it got to be through the week. It can't be on a Saturday. Saturdays suck out there. You don't want to do Saturdays. You got to do a day like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and just, it's so amazing. So I say all that to say location is key. There's a mode of happiness down there. There is, because there's so many people. And what bothers me the most is when I cross the bridge and I may go into a store, a corner store, and I may see a sister or a brother that just, their presence just changed the room, right? And I really feel that this thing with this whole dark skin, brown skin, black woman is a regional problem. I think the issue is social media based. I think it's, years ago we would have called it the media, right? But it's social media now. So social media is pushing the narrative so bad on black women. It is trying to turn, they're trying to turn the black man totally against black women. Like, nobody wants the black woman to be known to be in charge. I mean, we've seen this happen with Kamala Harris, right? So they didn't want a black woman running the United States. Most black men didn't want that. You know what I mean? There's some black women that didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenneth. But I also feel that there's a disconnect because nobody's really telling you how to read people. You know, I really believe this, and this is just truly, this is my deep thought. I think if a lot more women listen to me, she would be unstoppable. If women generally listened to what I tell them and use this in their everyday life, I don't care if you're a bum, I don't care if you're a professional, I don't care if you're a vice president, whoever you are, if they just use this ability of these little things that I'm dropping here, they would be unstoppable. And I say this in a mode because we're so divided right now. And there's a bad disconnect because what ends up happening is that I'm seeing my sisters are not inspired. They're going on the strength of social media. So it's almost like, I'll give an example. If you have a person, and let's just say, hold on right now, probably just dropped the message. Let's just say you have a person, right, that you find that the individual in your life is, you know, they're not really inspired to do a lot, right? You can look at a person's confidence in their beauty rather than see that they don't care. So some people pride themselves like, yo, I just don't give a F, you know, and that's never good. Because in a lot of times I can look at a woman and she doesn't say a word, I could tell she don't give a F what anybody thinks. Now, you may think that's a strength move. No, you may think it's a flex. No, because I can look at you and tell you feel that way. But the difference is when I see these non-black women, they care what people think. So they work harder to maintain their bodies. They work harder to maintain their visuals. A lot of times they take a lot of shit from the black woman and pin it on them and perfect it because the black woman had it and neglected it. So case in point, let's just say you have a boutique. So your boutique, you may have clothes in there that are secondhand clothes. So a person may have gave you these clothes because I'm gonna give you these old rags instead of throwing them in the garbage. But there may be somebody that comes in here with a good vision and say, I'm gonna take this, watch what I do to this outfit. And they could make that shit to perfection and wear it. You see, I think we need to understand the narrative of not caring and understand that it's very, very critical to not care about what people think. But then again, you don't want to allow yourselves to what people think to sidetrack you. What I've noticed in Brooklyn yesterday, downtown in Dumbo, I've seen so many fine women from walking to sitting on the bench to working, jogging. Nobody's they're jogging. I've seen an abundance of so many incredible women. It inspired me as a man to do better. That's how powerful that was, and I'm a man. But when I seen a sister coming through and she had, her bonnet on her head and chewing gum and looking crazy, she don't give a fuck. And it wasn't hard to tell. So earlier today, we had a conversation with Lucky Me, which was a subscriber from here. And she said something that was really sad. And it was also hurtful at the same time. And she's like, listen, we're in California. These brothers don't check for us. Now, my whole thing is this, right? If they're not checking for you, is it because they just are in the white one? Like, in other words, how can they be in a non-black woman? Are the Mexican women checking for them? Are the white women checking for them? Because this wasn't always this way. It wasn't always this way. So what has happened over there? So before she got on the live stream with me today, she was breaking down the whole situation because I seen a picture of her. I thought it was her. She said it was Jody Wadley. And she spoke for privacy reasons why she didn't have an avatar, because I knew she had an avatar before, but I forgot what she looked like now because I seen Jody Wadley's picture and her avatar. And as we were talking, then it was a whole thing of like, why you have the filter on your face? You know what I mean? And she said, I'll show you the one without it. And then she showed without it. I'm like, yo, like, what's going on here? Like, there's 3 different shades of your complexion. What are you? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So, long story short, I challenged her, and she popped up. She pulled up, and she looked nothing like the photo. As a matter of fact, she, compared to the photo, she was a hot mess on the photo compared to her in person. Like, you understand? She was so beautiful. I didn't understand why does she even have this picture on her avatar. You know how we have a picture from the past or present, and I don't like a bad picture. I may have a picture. Me and my daughter and wife went to Sesame Place, and I took a bad picture. I didn't like the way I looked at all, so I don't like the photo. We didn't have a good photographer to tell us how to stand or whatever. She just takes the picture, and I'm like, this is why I don't like paying for these expensive pictures at these amusement parks, because they're supposed to be better than what I would do. Some people know how to take pictures. When we go to Christmas, we go to our mall, our local mall, and they take great pictures in there. But needless to say, the picture wasn't representing her. There was a question about her complexion and this, that, but when she got on the live stream, I understood. And I understood so well, because now she's letting it be known, like, yo, Nate, at the end of the day, brothers don't be checking us sisters out here. And on a black male side, the only ones that really checking for us is sisters. So I'm like, what's going on over there? are the white women just checking for all these brothers, or they're checking for them? Because it's confusing to me, because we, throughout the United States, we just don't have an open area. Even me, and I mean, I ain't no average nigga. Sisters are gonna check. They're gonna be the first in line to check for a brother. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna walk into. My daughter goes to a predominantly Hispanic and white school. I'm not gonna walk in there and the average Latin woman's gonna be all over me. Nevertheless, she's not gonna be able to connect with me the same way a sister would. A sister's gonna be able to understand her attraction and connect with her attraction. So I'm just here to tell you, non-black women don't be checking brothers like that. It's all fake. I live in the best city in the world, the largest city in the world, the most amazing city. Well, I'm in New York City. On average, a sister checks us more. That's just common sense. So I had to find out if they're requesting, because social media, they're listening, that all these men are checking non-black women. Non-black women are not online talking about black men like that. It's just not, they're not. You know what I mean? Now, if you watch adult film, yes, we're big over there. But once again, the average man doesn't know a porn star, to say the least, right? So I started to dig deep with this, and brothers to tell a woman, well, you should do this, go natural, don't wear a weave, and then you wear the weave, he doesn't want it. Then when you go natural, he doesn't like it. Like, black women are becoming detached from their image. Okay? Especially dark-skinned and brown-skinned women. I'm going to tell you why. I don't know how a dark-skinned or brown-skinned and dark-skinned woman could be in this society and not know that their beauty is the epitome of what black beauty is, right? So when you break down a black woman to a white man, non-black person, as you know, they go with a dark-skinned, brown-skinned woman. They're not going to show you the ultimate level of beauty of light-skinned women, because if that, they would show you a white woman. That's more identifiable to them. What's not identifiable in a good way is seeing a black woman because he's white and acknowledging her natural beauty. Black woman, dark-skinned and brown-skinned black women, I can tell when a dark-skinned woman is detached from her image. I can tell. I can tell when a dark-skinned woman is attached to her image because she executes it. See, a lot of times if a woman is detached from her beauty, the black man is going to have a whole bunch of complaints because he doesn't have good representations of a dark-skinned or brown-skinned woman. So he's always going to look for an excuse to have an issue, but he doesn't even know how to identify her in a good way. He sets up for failure because men don't know how to dress a woman. Nevertheless, break a woman down and tell her what she needs to do without it being offensive. But if black women attached their natural image, they would execute black beauty and be the ambassador that they're supposed to be to the black race. Now, unfortunately, they're not able to do that because they're going with what the black man thinks. And most black men are not attracted to brown skin and dark skinned sisters. Now, I'm going to tell you why. The reason for this is that he hasn't seen the right brown skin and dark skinned woman. On average, he doesn't see that. And I know that's the case because when I asked them where they live, then all bets is off. You couldn't tell me that you live in Brooklyn, USA, and that's going to be a problem. Because everybody there, if you're living in these certain environments, the majority of them are fine. But when you look at it globally, if I go to YouTube right now and I'm looking at dark-skinned women, pretty girl reviews, most of them are busted. I'm going to tell you why. Because they're detached from their image. Black men are not attracted to that. They may not tell you what they want to see the right way, but they can tell you what they don't like. So that's half of the battle. He can't really tell you what he likes because he doesn't know how to style you. But when you don't style yourself accordingly, you're going to be detached. And when you're detached from the image that you're supposed to portray, because it's a personal image for each and every last one of you, when you're not executing that image, it takes a dump. Now, you may look at, like Lucky Me said, well, you know, this one can do that, and this one told me I'm this complexion and whatever. Anyway, she turned out to be like a light, kind of like brown paper bag complexion. So we understood that, but we didn't know that until we seen her. And when you expect black men to, well, he's going to accept me the way I am. No, he doesn't have to, because you're not executing your image the proper way. The more fake preservatives that you put into your beauty, it's never going to work. White people that lack pigmentation, for lack of words, they can add on and build whatever you have. But they can take from you, put it on them, and they could run with it. It's been proven. A white woman could add a black ass onto her and be better than she was. Iggy Azalea proven that. But you as a black woman can't add on a black ass and be successful. It will never work. It would have never worked. It could work for her. It could work for Coco. It could work for Amber Rose. It could work for Kim Kardashian. It could work for any of these white non-black women. It would never work for you because you represent natural beauty, and we can tell. So it's always going to be off, right? It's almost like when you see a black transgender versus a Hispanic one, the Hispanic one always looks like a woman a lot more than a black man because he has more feminine features. Now, this doesn't mean that you have masculine features. You have masculine features because the black man told you that, which is false. What he's not telling you is that you don't have to do much. So when you do much, you start looking like him in drag. You get it? So that's going to turn him off, because now when you put blue eyeshadow on and blue hair, you're going to look just like he would look. That's why he's telling you you look masculine. So in your mind, you're like, well, hold on. Cardi B and these bitches could dress like Count Dracula. She can do that. It's never going to look good on you. It's never has. No dark-skinned and brown-skinned woman ever executed adding on what a white woman can do. White woman has to wear makeup. You don't even need it. So the black woman, when they say black woman, the first thing a person is going to think worldwide is going to be a black woman. They're not going to think of a fair-skinned woman. No disrespect to my fair-skinned woman, but first thing they're going to think about is a black woman. High fashion wants a black woman. White man wants a black woman. They don't want a beige one. So when you represent your image, you have to execute that without doing much. You don't have to do much. So when you do much, it doesn't look good. Anything that you do that's overdone is never gonna look right. If you gotta watch a dark-skinned woman do a video on YouTube about beauty tips and she's doing makeup, okay, and you're not doing a fashion show, it's useless. You should be speaking on fashion, what looks good on us, what certain colors are good on us. You have to accentuate your beauty the same way that white America takes that dark-skinned woman and put her on the runway. You can't fuck around. You can't get up and drop your kid to school in your pajamas with crusty feet and your feet undone because you feel that you could give a fuck what a person thinks. You can't do that, because when you do that, what ends up happening is you do more damage to the dark-skinned woman, because that representation is going to stick. They're waiting for you to look fucked up like that. These little simple things to look sexy, the black man's not telling you. It shows. The black man's not showing you. It shows. He's not impacting you negatively. I mean, positively. He's impacting you negatively. He is. Because any man in his right mind could know you are intrigued by his thought process. And he's not even guiding you on what to do right. So when he sees a dark-skinned woman, he says, you pretty for a dark-skinned one. Now, more likely is that he doesn't live in New York City, so he doesn't see that. He doesn't live in Brooklyn. He doesn't be in Manhattan. He doesn't be in these Mecca areas as a resident. When I talk about visiting, we talk about as a resident. Because if he did, you would be different. Because over there, you could see the difference with the brown and dark-skinned woman. She's shaking the block. Everywhere else, even outside, even the outskirts of New York City, she's not. She's not. You show me right now the finest dark-skinned woman in Hollywood, and I bet you're going to have a hard time with that. You're going to have a hard time because there's no great representation. But I could take you into Brooklyn, New York, and show you people that's not famous that will crush them all on a regular basis. There should never be room for a woman to ever come to a black man for advice on what they need to look like. You know, he doesn't know how to do anything with himself. He doesn't. That's why we all look alike. He doesn't know what to do. Look at the kids. Look at everybody with locks in their fucking head. He doesn't know how to style his hair. He doesn't know what locks. You could put your hair in 15,000 different goddamn hairstyles. He only knows one. There's not too many men that can dress you and say, watch what I do with your hair. Watch what I do with your gear. And dress you and say, yo, I'm going to make you bad just in the simplest way. So then she stops giving a fuck. She doesn't put a lot of effort into it. See, the light-skinned woman, he puts her on a fucking pedestal. She could wear any fucking thing. He's still going to talk. He going to go to that chicken spot. She got a damn bonnet on her head. Butt is all fat with some sweatpants and sneakers. They still going to be on her white ass. They see you, then they call you a fucking man. Now, some of y'all may think, well, black men don't even approach me. Well, he ain't approaching a Latin woman. That don't mean shit. That's all a myth. Men don't approach women. Most niggas don't approach. Most men are scared to approach women. So if he's not approaching you, what you think he going to the white neighborhood approaching all them women? No, he's not. Men have to approach women in a social environment, a club, a bar. You know what I mean? Most black men ain't approaching no woman unless he's in that environment. You don't go to clubs and you go into work, you probably don't. Man ain't gonna approach you. Maybe you're intimidated because you're pretty. You just don't know it. Because you probably feel that, well, he's entitled to the non-black woman. He is not. That's a lie. That's a very few men have that privilege. That's a very few men have that privilege. I did it all the time. I do bets here all the time. We be betting anywhere from 5 to 20,000 cash. They never show up. Never. I tell them to meet me in Times Square, right in the middle of New York. They're not going to do it because they're going to lose their money. So all the things you're hearing that you should hear and learn that you're learning from me, you take the bits and pieces and hear him. So you thinking that he doesn't approach you because they want the white woman. Well, he probably does want the white woman, but he probably want to be rich too. Don't mean he's going to be rich. Just because a motherfucker like what he like and want what he want don't mean he gets it. I'm a man, trust me when I tell you. Most men live in dream worlds. They don't get none of that. You can see it on social media. You can see it on a TV show. Yeah, but in real life. Now, does the light-skinned woman lack confidence? Of course she does, in a different way. She doesn't feel she's black enough. Your confidence may be, maybe I'm not light enough because he likes a light-skinned woman. Maybe he likes a skinny woman. Don't go about what he likes. That's all fake. A man could never tell me what he likes because he's not going to walk away from his ass. Men know what another man gets. If a man meets me, he going to know this nigga gets pussy. Period. He ain't gonna be like, oh, he must attract light-skinned women or dark-skinned. He's gonna put it under one umbrella. That's all we can do. You have all these powers and you don't utilize them. Everybody loves your complexion but you. Everybody loves your complexion more than you. But you worried about what the black man says. You come out as a hot mess. Oh, you're a racist. Or that you probably like. No, you can't afford to do that. Period. You cannot. Well, some days we have our rough days. Well, but won't you be cute with your rough day? There's plenty of women that be having rough days. Being cute don't cost nothing. You ain't got to look like who did it and ran. It shows up more. You're a black sheep out here. So whatever you do is going to show 10 times more than that yellow bitch. Shout out to Inanna. Inanna says, when dark-skinned women put on the blonde hair to downgrade when a non-black woman gets a tan or black woman features, it's an upgrade because the black woman's attributes trump theirs. See that? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I say that? I told you. It's a downgrade when you do that. You can't do that. It doesn't look good. And black brothers, again, he may not know what he want. When it comes to you, he doesn't know, but he knows what definitely ain't gonna work. That shit don't look good. It doesn't. I seen in my daughter's school, somebody had brought their little daughter to school. This girl got to be like 6 years old. And she got pink hair rolled up in her hair. Where did she get that from? And you know she's dark skinned. Why are they putting this girl through this? Why? Some of y'all be putting extensions in these kids' hair at fucking 3 years old. Why are you doing that? Every time I ask a sister to show me one bad, outside of New York, because this happens all the time, I always pass this test. Show me one super fine representation of a black woman in Hollywood. Show me one. Show me one representation of a black singer that's killing it. And don't you dare say SZA, because SZA's a hot mess. She's not representing that. She's not executing that at all. Show me one. Show me a black, brown woman right now that you could say she's killing that shit. Help me remind me who. The representations is in the streets of New York. They're all over here. Y'all may have a sprinkle wherever you live, but they are all over here. Ari Lennox. Let's take a look. Because brothers don't talk about Ari Lennox. I haven't heard a brother say, yo, man, that fucking Ari Lennox is fine as a motherfucker. Right? So let's look at Ari Lennox. Hold on. Ari Lennox. Okay, American singer. Okay, hold on. Share the screen here. Okay, Ari Lennox. Okay, so. Okay. Now, this is the question I got for you. Why is she the chosen one? Why would she just be the chosen one where there's a million women in Brooklyn that look like this? What makes her so special as in Hollywood? There's nothing special here, right? Seriously, like what makes Ari Lennox so special? No, these are not good examples. You said her? See, you're reaching. That's Ari Lennox. I'm asking, what makes her so special? That's all y'all can show, man. I'm asking this. I can show. Listen, yeah, this is a brown skin sister, right? She ain't dark skin. I can show. Because I'm saying this, what you consider fine. This is a problem. My ambassador will smoke her. NBA said Mariah. Come on, NBA. Mariah who? The scientist? She's white. Coco Jones, you're reaching. You're reaching, my brother. That's all you got is Coco Jones. Hold on. Let's see what Coco Jones looking like. These are not good. These are not good. These are bad. These are not good. It's not good. Nah. These are not good representations. It's not powerful enough. Give me another one. It's not. This is what I call when y'all start reaching. Y'all picking everyday looking women. And these are celebrities. Show me a fine sister. Show me a fine brown or dark skinned sister. Fine. Coco Jones, let me see. Let's go to images. Nah. That's see what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's regular here. That's average. That's an average black woman here in New York City, I'm telling you. You got to give me somebody better than that. She ain't ugly. She's attractive, but you know what I mean? Everybody here knows somebody that look like her. I pressed that by accident. Everybody knows somebody here that look like Coco Jones. I'm talking about in Brooklyn. We all know somebody that look like her. Forget the glam pictures. Just the, you know, I want to see regular pictures of her. You know, we know somebody that look like her. There's nothing unique. Nah, give me somebody else. I gotta do better than that. This is terrible. This is when it's a problem. Now I'm not gonna put my names. I want y'all to show me like, okay, all right. So we can have an example of that's the direction we need to go in. Show me somebody finer than a motherfucker that's dark skinned without a long weave. We don't name the Cocos, don't name the Summers, don't name the damn Scissors. No, none of that. Show me a fine Amani Caesar, because none of these names I'm just going by what y'all telling me. Amani Caesar. They all look the same. All these people y'all sending me all look the same. They all look the same here. My man's sister-in-law looks like her. This is a regular day. This is nothing. They pretty, but this is, I mean, I'm saying fine. So let's try again. Show me a dark-skinned Batty Kelly. No NBA City. We need somebody else because you keep naming everybody that look the same. They all look the same. I just named 3 singers. They all look the same. You send me 2, 3, and they all look the same. That same look. That same look that if a white woman took it, she's gonna kill it. The hair, the booty, the thickness. Yeah, we see all that. It's a regular day in New York City. It's a regular. Most of the sisters look like that. Give me somebody that's just like, okay, now we fucking talking. That's her. That's her. Amani Caesar with the pink hair. Okay, is that her with the red hair? Is that her? Nah. A lot of niggas ain't checking for that. I'm telling you. They not. And it ain't that they ugly. I'm showing you the level of why. You know what I'm saying? Pictures of filtered mad makeup. Show me a sister. This is terrible. Show me a sister, ladies and gentlemen. It could be an actress. It could be an athlete. Show me a bad motherfucker where you like, okay. Give me a better name, ladies and gentlemen. Nah. You said Batty Kelly. Let me see what Batty Kelly. I'm giving you another chance, brother. Let me see if your taste is, because Batty Kelly. Oh my God, brother. You keep showing me these same Instagram, the same fucking tired look. You're terrible, brother. Horrible. No, she's not bad. No, she's not. She's pretty, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. This is the problem now. We have this same look, this same damn look, right? The same look. She's dark in one picture. She's light in another. She's got on braids here. I mean, again, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows a woman that looks like this. Give me something where I can say, damn. Now, don't get offended and be like, well, Nate, maybe that's your opinion. No, it's just, I'm telling you, these are average. When I say average, we're meaning this, everybody can see this in the streets of New York. There's a higher level though. There's just like power. We had one on our chat earlier, and she was just a subscriber. You just show me Batty Kelly. So now we who is this? She is an Instagram model? No Instagram models. No Instagram models. No Instagram model. We say, give me somebody. This is terrible. If I told you to name me a whole bunch of light-skinned women, y'all throw a million of them out. You throw a million fucking light-skinned, white shit. Okay, this is bad that black people can't even give me a good representation. Y'all just gave me the same women. They all look the same. It's all the same. Armani Caesar, Batty Kelly, right? Ari Lennox is all the same, over the top, right? But meanwhile, Cardi B right now, as ugly as Cardi is, motherfuckers are calling her beautiful, and she's ugly. Cardi B has to be one of the ugliest Dominicans in the game. You understand? Who else? Give me somebody. All these IG girls. No IG girls. I'm gonna give you a better challenge. Just give me a newscaster, anybody. Give me somebody that is not an Instagram model. We don't want to look at no whores. We want to look at a singer, an athlete. Show me somebody where it's like, okay, now this is a fucking bad motherfucker. Because she's different looking. Give me somebody that is attached to a black image, should be, not detached. This is why a lot of brothers don't be checking for that, because for all that, he could get a light-skinned white bitch. All of these women you're showing me with the wigs and all that shit, he's going to just go get a lad. Even if he could get it or not, that's what he's going to be attracted to. You're not giving him reasons. Show me somebody without a hair weave. Show me somebody with a nice hairstyle, a nice cut. So Raven is fine. She's an IG model, fashion designer. Okay. Let's go with we're not going to go with the IG model. We're going to go with a fashion designer. Let's see what So Raven looks like. So they're not going to be the same Raven that come up. Okay, it's not going to probably be the same one. Okay, so they all look the same, dog. It's the same thing. It's the same old. This is the same look. It's the same look. This is the problem, because this is not Black Beauty. Black Beauty has a uniqueness because as close as y'all are on shades, y'all look different. It's just the same thing, man. The same thing. The blonde hair here, she's with Christian Combs. Nah, this ain't good enough. Nope. It's not powerful enough. Queen Poco, you've been terrible with this, brother. Bad. You starting to just name, who's Queen Poco? I could name names from the 80s. Queen Poco Instagram. So they all look the same, my brother. It's all the same. The long weaves and the same shit. It's the same thing. They even give me women on the bottom. Now that I'm punching in there, they give me all these women here in the algorithm. Look on the bottom. It's the same look. The same thing, bro. The same thing. Nothing unique at all. Nothing. Nothing. It's the same. They all look the same. I know that's a hard question. That's the problem. We struggle with that. I'm telling you. Listen to me. Take it from me as a man. I'm telling you right now, y'all ain't rapping the way y'all supposed to. Because the fact that y'all having this hard time, they tell me who it is, that's bad. And there's a lot of them. Y'all can't give me one. Damn, this generation missing originality. Right, they all look the same because think about it. If the sister has to dress up and do a model shoot with flowy hair, nobody has a style. Nobody got a Grace Jones cut. Nobody got a... Amber Rose is rocking a bald fucking head. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, we come on now. What happened to style? That means that the good thing about this, that means that's lacking. So this is a good situation for a lot of sisters to start understanding. Are you looking for a woman with natural hair? Not even natural hair, a style. Just that she could have her hair, you know, she could have her hair put up in just a style. It's like looking at Halle Berry back in the day, right? Or looking at Grace Jones at one point, or looking at the Anita Baker haircut. You know what I'm saying? Or looking at, you know, what's her name? Tony Braxton. Give me something. Yes, all those blood would look like Kim K. Patterns knockoffs. I'm telling you, that's the problem. It's not enough. Because I'm gonna tell you how a black man's gonna think. He gonna see that Kim K knockoff on a sister because she's dark skinned, and he gonna see the Latin woman doing that same shit. They're gonna go with the Latin one. Because that's not your true essence. Your true essence is to do something where the white woman can do. Ain't too many white women that can rock a black hairstyle, right? The way a black woman can rock it. You feel what I'm saying? She could still gonna be an additive, but would you execute as a dark-skinned, brown-skinned woman? The white woman can't execute the same way. That's the difference. But a white woman could do this. See, I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing more patterns than styles. This is exactly, there's no style. Six the Goddess, a YouTuber. Let me see what you're talking about. Six the Goddess. You just naming anybody now. This is terrible. Six the Goddess. Let's see. Is that her? Matter of fact, let's go to her YouTube. We gonna go to her YouTube. Fuck that. Hold on. Oh no, I gotta sign in and all that shit. Hold on. Stupid. Hold on. Is that her? We don't want nobody dressing like no sluts though. No slutty shit. No slutty shit. I forgot to mention that part. No slutty pictures. Because that's cheating. That's not beauty, it's slutty. She's showing ass, bro. You got to do better than that. You got to do better in that NBA city. We've been doing this shit for almost an hour. Please, somebody just name one. Can you give me one? Give me one bad fucking bastard. And without getting offended. I don't want people like, well, it's not bad to you. No, just give me one. Just give me one bad black woman. Okay, she says Six the Goddess is fly. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube and take a look at it. Goddamn. Okay, let me see. Six the Goddess. Let's see. Nah. Nope. It's not enough. Nah. She's all made up. It's all fake. It's not good. This ain't good. This is not good. We got to do better, man. This is my point. Six the Goddess is made up like she looks like a Latin woman. It's all made up. That's not good. That's not good enough. I'll show you. Hold on. It's not good enough. You gotta work on your style more, man. That's a good thing though, because that means there's a demand for that. There's a demand for that shit, man. Like, okay, let me show you. We're gonna go through Six the Goddess. I'm gonna show you right now. Stop screen. Share screen. Okay, so we're gonna go to Six the Goddess on YouTube. Let's go to her videos. Candace Owens is busted. She's whack.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm from your makeup plate. That's a problem. And the minute you say you eat too much,
Nah, brothers ain't gonna check for that. They're not. Let me tell you something about black brothers, respectfully. If they're gonna deal with a woman with long hair and a weave, they're gonna desire a non-black woman. That's not us. We all know that. Come on. On average, we know that's not us. It's not. That's them. Do you understand where I'm coming from? That's them. This is a problem. That y'all actually call this fly. Wow, fly. You got to remember what fly means. Fly is a whole different level. That's from head to toe. Since the Goddess teaches black women can be housewives, just pearly things. Hold on.
Lady Love, shout out to you. She said Six tried to use her femininity.
Ah, fuck a black piece of shit. I don't want to even listen to him. Suck my dick. Can't stand them black motherfuckers. I don't want to listen to him. He's gonna just all he gonna do is drag her. Fucking ugly bitch. That goddamn ugly. He the reason why the fuck this all up. Let me see if this is a good one.
too much. You need to exercise.
She's a nice looking. No, don't get it fucked up now. I ain't saying none of these women y'all sending me is ugly. But again, like, this is all we got. These are everyday looking sisters. At least where I live. Okay, let me see.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive. So.
Nah, she's all made up, man. Nah, this ain't good enough. That's not good enough. Listen to me when I'm going with this, right? If these are your representations, which is boring, this is not powerful enough. Okay? Y'all haven't even seen anything that fuck with you know what I mean? Like, I got a woman that represents the B mindset. One is yellow and one is brown. And I ain't seen nothing that could fuck with her. And that's real. These sisters are all regular made up. Regular made up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shit. Hope we are doing well. I'm doing amazing. So this little cross,
I like the way her hair looks here.
they quiet, they admire.
I like the way her hair looks here because it gives a more of a natural look. But again, this is a regular day for a brown skinned sister. Sorry. It's not strong enough. Now, if I start bringing light skinned women in here, you're gonna get mad at me. If we go to the Starlet's Instagram site, then I could show you some bad chocolate joints. But this is not, you know what I mean? But we're not gonna go there because it's strippers. You understand? So I don't wanna.
Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Six the Goddess. And
Nah, come on now. That's that you can't tell me you don't know a sister that look like her. Come on now, y'all reaching. Give me somebody else. Before social media, you needed the style stand out. Right. Now it's like whoever has a lot of followers. That's what I'm saying. That shit is corny. Y'all ain't giving me no style here. Sometimes I feel like y'all are inspired by the non-black woman. I do believe that sometimes. What about black women on Pinecrest? They got the good pics of black women there. That's bad. Oh God. The fact that my brother here said go to Pinecrest. This is crazy. Hold on one second, y'all. So I'm just saying, NBA City, yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, let me give you another one. It don't have to be American black. Just a black, brown skin or dark. She don't have to be from America. Globally, this is all y'all got is Instagram models. This is terrible. This is bad. It says, I am Hammond, but she's got not black American. Oh no, okay, let me see. You said I am Hammond. I am okay, let me go to Instagram. Because I don't have Instagram on this thing here. Let me go on my phone. I am Hammond. Okay. Nah, it's not enough. This ain't enough. She's beautiful. But you know what I mean? But this ain't gonna do it for brothers. This ain't gonna do it for our sisters. You know what I mean? It's not enough. Meaning, what I mean by that is this. If I Am Hammond would be the poster child of what a black woman should look like, then why are all these other black women wearing weaves in their hair? So y'all gotta understand, this is not a rating for a man to know what he likes. If the black woman, because this is a good example with what MH said, right? So if MH said, I am Hammond on Instagram, maybe we should try to show an example, right? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can't pull it up. am. I am. Okay. All right. So check this out. I got it. No, that's not it. Can't get this shit down. Okay. All right. So check this out. Right. If I am Hammond is a good representation of a black woman, then why are all the black women y'all sharing to me all this last hour and change? Why do they all look like a half white woman? Why is that? Why is that? You got to think about that. Y'all just showed me a shitload of women. Y'all said they would fly, whatever. And then this is the first natural hair, right? And she don't even, listen, the crazy thing is she ain't even got to be dark. She could be brown. And y'all struggling. So that's why the game's all fucked up. But if I was to tell you to name me a whole bunch of white, non-white women, y'all could name 1,000,000 of those because they don't have no good representation. I mean, DJ Chocolate said to go to Pine Interest to look. That's bad. Would I rate Six the Goddess? I don't really do a rating because Six the Goddess is an attractive woman. All of these women are attractive. I'm just saying they're not strong enough for me to say, because I'm trying to give you a live stream like, okay, cool. This is a good example. They're not good examples for what I'm trying to, create here. I don't do the 1 to 10 thing. If you want me to say technically, shit, the fucking Six the Goddess is a dime piece. Ain't no doubt about that. But all the rest of them are. They all look the same. But y'all got to try to give me somebody that's just like, we're not even in a scale of rating. It's just like, okay, this is a great example that dark skin and black skin women need to, oh shit, you're lucky me with some. You want to pop up or is it too late? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you know, I know I'm late. Let me know if you want to pop up. If not, we could pop up later. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pop up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is 12 o'clock for you, the later the better for me. This is how I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. The best representation for black women. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Don't trip because I gotta leave myself. I was coming back from just got her to sleep. Okay, yeah. Okay. You need to cook and chill. You know what I mean? When I say cook, lay back, so don't trip. I'm asking them. We've been here for an hour. Shout out to you and baby girl. It's 20. It's an hour and 13 minutes. We ain't been here long. I do these live streams a lot. Who is the great examples of a dark-skinned and brown-skinned woman? And nobody's giving me strong enough characters because either the brown-skinned women or dark-skinned women, they all look alike, right? Or when she's natural, you understand what I'm saying? It's like we need a good role model for that. Like, for example, let me give you an example. Black men, they got good role models, like boom, you know what I'm saying? There's good examples of brothers, a lot of them. So if a brother was dark-skinned, there's a shitload of dark-skinned niggas. If light-skinned, there's a lot of brothers to create good representation. Keke Palmer, nah, definitely not. Nope. Keke Palmer's look, everybody got a cousin that look like her. I got a cousin that look like Keke Palmer. It's not strong enough, you understand? Yeah, that model, the model that signifies both, like, you understand? If I gotta mention the green vegan as the YouTube ambassador of women that's a little older, right? She would be a great example because most women her age don't look like that, right? And then if I'm going to mention Laura, brown skin, fine as a motherfucker, like that come on, man. These women are like that. Most of these women, lucky me. Do me a favor, please hit me on Instagram because I want to talk to you when this is over. Hit me on Instagram because I'll talk to you through the voice notes. Lucky me, here she goes. This woman here, right? She's here, right? If I style this woman, she'll be unstoppable. Now, mind you, again, we just speaking in terms for the culture, like for the example here that we talking about. Not that she got to look like this every day. If I styled Lucky Me, she's gonna be better than she was. No, we Inana's not giving up. She said, "Black Miss World." Listen to me. I got one for y'all. Let me throw y'all a little bone. Before she got the body work, even if she had a little hair, whatever, who's the woman's name again that's on Atlanta Housewives? The girl that used to be Miss America back in the day. She was a bad fucking bastard. She was fine. But she fucked her shit up and started getting all that fake body shit done on her. Man, it's slow. So what I'm saying to you is, Inana, I'm telling you right now, I seen Inana's face. Kenya Moore, thank you. Kenya Moore at her prime was a fucking beast in her looks. She started fucking with the damn, as they all do, started fucking with the doctor shit and getting plastic surgery, and she ruined herself. She fucking ruined her. Portia's fake. Portia is fake as hell. She ain't ugly, but she's fake. She's just fake. Nah, we running out of shit. Y'all can't even look at a brown skin. Y'all can't use Keith Sweat's kid's mother. Like, why y'all having such, this is bad. Y'all can't say Karen White. Like, y'all struggling like this? This is awful. This is awful. No, the reality, she looks terrible now. I'm just saying, back then, we're talking about when she was Miss America. We talking about, we could go back to 40, 50 years. Y'all can't pick nobody. This is awful. I'm so disappointed in y'all. Y'all did a terrible job in this live stream. Phaedra Parks, NBA City, sit down, bro. You just named Phaedra Parks. Come on, bro. And then I said, we got to go back on time. Yeah, just listen. Y'all can do this shit from Jet Magazine, Ebony Magazine. That's where my mind is at. My mind is on a whole different level. Y'all missing everything. This nigga just said Phaedra Parks. Come on, bro. You just naming cousins now. Now you just naming cousins and homegirls. No, we're done. Sorry, Gail. Shout out to Gail. We're done. We're done. I'm disappointed. Y'all can't name black beauties from the 70s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. All of this Ebony Magazine and Jet Beauty and Essence Magazine. Y'all can't name nobody. That's exactly what my point is. Y'all detached. Brown skin and black skin, dark skin women can't even, they can't even name anybody. No, we're talking about anybody. Whether they name Prime, they could be dead. I'm sorry, they could be dead. Anybody. She said, even if we talk about somebody current, that's bad. The fact that y'all couldn't even name nobody currently is awful. That's worse. Layla Rashawn. I mean, lucky me. Remember, Layla Rashawn wasn't really a brown-skinned woman. She's paper bag. She's your complexion. I don't count. We talking like Karen White, brown skin. Anita Baker, brown skin. James said, Flojo. No. Not Flojo. Respected that. No. This is bad. This is why our sisters are so fucked up. Y'all detached from an image, and this shit's been done in Hollywood centuries ago. Y'all can't even name nobody from me from the 60s. But I bet you if I was telling you some beautiful light-skinned women, we can name a whole bunch of them. Y'all gonna go to Maya, you gonna go to Chasey Ellis Ross. You see what I mean? You name them quick. This is bad. Phyllis Hyman. Phyllis Hyman's light skin. Yeah, I did, but the reality was y'all couldn't name one person. But if I said today, that's worse. Yeah, I said today. If I said today, this is bad. Because y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Because there's tons of them today. Y'all didn't even, I'm not going to give you the name, but y'all couldn't name one. You went right past it. Naomi Campbell? Nah. Naomi Campbell's the poster child for dark-skinned women to throw in there. There's way more models that would smoke her. I can't believe y'all forgot this woman. She was married to a white man. Oh my God. All right, listen. There's one black dark-skinned woman. She just was married to a white guy and they got a divorce. Y'all can't name this. This is pathetic. We don't fuck the damn brown skin. We're gonna go with one chocolate today. One. Let's go with today, like I said before. One. Because now one. Y'all can't name this one? I had her on the chat. I put her on my post. Who? Oh my God, this is awful. This is fucking, oh my God. There's one dark-skinned bad mother effer, and y'all didn't even touch the surface. Y'all kept naming women with weaves and wigs, which is fine. They're beautiful, but come on now. Kara got it. Goddamn Kara got it. Oh, boy. Thank God for Kara. I got to get out of here. We'll be back. We're going to be doing this dark skin and brown skin thing for about the rest of the week. Okay? Jody Turner. Y'all couldn't give me one in an hour and 23 fucking minutes. Wow. 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 NBA City, you should be ashamed of yourself. Goddamn. Come on now, brother. You was naming everything but nothing. And I'm surprised at you. I said, can y'all just give me one? We're not even talking about, I got a whole bunch, but you can't give me one. That's bad. Jody Turner is smoking hot. Okay? Smoking. That's fire. And that's just one example. We ain't go brown yet. We didn't even get to that. That's fine. Thank you, Kara. Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. I'll see y'all in a little while. God damn.